Well, Joe's on the Cadac already. What you got there, boy?
I'm only doing a quick one.
Quick one tonight?
Yeah, only a quick one.
Yeah, some nice juicy looking burgers and bangers there. Very
That's all
good.
I'm doing.
Very good. That was a bit of a surprise for me.
There'll be something different next week when we're in Scotland.
Yeah, we'll do a bit more when we're up in Scotland. And we're fingers crossed. It's threatening rain a little bit, Joe.
Ah,
that's just threatening rain.
I'll pack up then.
You rascal. Yeah, looking good, mate. Here he is working away. We're at Troutbeck Head here. Absolutely beautiful. Down by the stream. A little cul-de-sac here. Sheep in the field there, look. Little tiny breeze, but I'm just in me fleece. It's not cold at all, really. Little bit of a nip in the air, but it's not that cold. And then we've got Smurf. And then just round here, the stream runs along behind that caravan there. And up just across there is a little path through the trees to the facilities block. And that's where we are. And a Sunday night here at Troutbeck Head, so it's quite quiet really. Although it's such a large site, I'm sure there's probably, I don't know, 50 or 60 vans on the site here. But they're spread out and they're lovely big pictures, so you don't feel like you're in a crowd. It's lovely. We've just had a walk up, the doggy walk, up the back of the Troutbeck, and just come back, and now we're going to eat and have an early night ready for tomorrow when we head across the border into Scotland. Well, good morning. This is a treat for me because this is one of my favourite rural campsites on the network. We've been here half a dozen times and we've vlogged from here before, so I won't tell you too much and we won't hang around too long here. We're only here for one night this time, so it's a stopover, but I thought it would be nice to introduce Sheila and Joe to this site. And it's en route, so we're pretty much just off the M6 heading north. It's in the northern Lake District, so as you can tell from my breath, I just climbed a little hill. So it's not flat by any means. The campsite is all very level in a little valley, but we're surrounded in these beautiful hills. It's not near anything that you can really walk to, but if you like walking, there's countryside all around. It's beautiful. So you do need to have a vehicle if you want to visit Keswick, but Keswick's only about 6 to 8 miles away on the main A66, and then you've got Derwent Water and so on. We have driven down to the National Trust car park, which is about 4 or 5 miles down the road, and walked to a waterfall. We've done that before from here, so there's an awful lot to see. I'll show you the campsite very briefly. You can see the beautiful, and we're just at the entrance. This is actually the exit gate, so there is a security gate in and out, surrounded by these beautiful hills. There's a lovely blue sky this morning. You see it's quite a popular site. It's, I reckon it's probably 50% full, and it's Monday morning in June. Bit of a nip in the air this morning. Weather's coming from the north, so it's quite chilly. This is the arrivals area here, and the building to the right is one of the facilities block. The building to the left is reception, and as you can see if we pan round, there's a children's playground over there, and then a fairly flat open field, this one. Another facilities block in the distance there on the other side of this field, and there's a motorhome service point over this side as well. The information room, and there's a games room in this little building here. Building over here is for the equipment of the site managers and site wardens. all their tractors and so on in there. But up on the experience freedom part of it, up here is where the pods are, and there's lots of pods, so if you don't own a caravan or motorhome you can still enjoy the experience. And all of the pitches that extend right up the hill along this road are fully serviced pitches. It's a nice area to be. There's a bit of renewal of electric hookups going on at the moment up right at the top. But if we walk round this road, this is the bit that I particularly like. Not everybody's taste. There was a few midgies down here last night because what you're about to see encourages them. As you can see, keep the gardens and the lawns all beautifully cut. And if I wander down to this little fence here, you'll see what I mean. And there is Troutbeck, which is a little babbling stream really. Couldn't call it a river, could you? But so pretty. And you've got the birds and the trees here. Quite a little corner just here as you come round. And down at the end of this road is where we're parked. As you can see, some of the pictures along the water here are not occupied, for the very reason that we found last night. The midgies are attracted to the water, aren't they? But just down in this corner is a lovely little spot with the hills behind us. I'll show you where we're parked, Smurf. So at the far end of the campsite now, our facilities block is here. This is the one at the bottom end. And then got some lovely pictures up here with views of these hills, which is quite nice. And of course we've parked Smurf down here with Sheila and Joe. So we're heading further north today. We're hoping to get across the border into Scotland, and we've got a night, well, just one night parked at Invercoe, which is just north of Glencoe, and we're staying there for one night before we head off to the Hebridean Isles. So we pay just under £38 a night for this pitch, and the facilities are second to none. They're absolutely brilliant, and one of the reasons we came, we wanted a really long hot shower after that journey yesterday. For about 3 to 4 hours we were on the road yesterday coming up from Birmingham. So we carry on heading north, and tonight we'll be in Scotland. We'll take you with us, so we'll see you on the road. Well, we've made it to Scotland, and this is campsite number 4 of the tour, and it's the first campsite in Scotland, and I'm facing the loch here, which is the tide is out actually. This is a tidal part, but we're at Invercoe Caravan and Motorhome club site. It's not a club site. Nearly got that wrong, didn't I? But the wind is a bit chilly. It's coming from the north. It's a beautiful campsite. We've been here a couple of times before, and this is the nicest we've seen it. I think it's better than we could remember it being last time. A bit of a cloudy sky, but and a little bit muddy because it's tidal here, and it's water's sort of quite a distance away. But we're going to wander down there, see if we can get down on the beach without getting too muddy. And we'll come back and show you when it's high tide as well. We're parked up on the 3rd row. We're only here for one night because we're heading off tomorrow to Oban, and we're going to be catching the ferry to Castle Bay on the Isle of Barra. So we're all very excited about that, of course, but really pleased to be back here. It's lovely. One of my favourite Glencoe sites. We've done a couple of them, and this one we really like because it's so close to the water. Have a little look. Sue and Sheila are gone down there, picking their way between. Now I remember the last time we were here, the tide was up, and I stood on here, and the water was lapping around the little pier here. It's stunning scenery all round. Little bit of work going on the property up there, but stunning scenery, as I say, and the mountains surround you here at Invercoe, and we're only about 12 miles from Glencoe, and the village of Glencoe is literally just up the road here. The campsite is on tiers, and on this front tier here is her hard stand, and they've got a fantastic view. But up on the back rows there's grass and hard stand pitches, and the clouds just come over that mountain now, and the sun, as I say, has disappeared. But what a beautiful place. Well, what a difference 3 hours makes. The tide is up, and it's about 9:15, and the sun isn't really down. It's still quite light here, but have a look around. It's just beautiful. Just taking a few pictures of this is Loch Leven, and the Invercoe campsite is just behind the camera. But very peaceful down here right now. Looks like there might be a bit of a sunset if we're very lucky. If there is one, I'll put it in shot after this little clip. We're off to Oban in the morning to catch the ferry, so we'll see you then. We'll end this video here, and we'll pick up the footage of our trip to Oban and then across the 5-hour ferry to Castle Bay on Barra Island. That'll be next time, so we'll see you then. Enjoying the peace and quiet.